I'm Rhys, exec chef of the Woodstock Inn in Woodstock, Vermont. Today, welcome to Home on the Range. My wife has her secret apple crisp that she's made for years, and it's a classic grandma recipe. Pinch of this, a little bit, a handful of that. Oh my gosh, no one knows how it ever gets done, except Trina. So today, I'm going to show you how, and of course, I'll probably take some correction from behind the camera, but I'll just roll with it, right? Very humbling for a chef to do his wife's recipe, I should say. So the first ingredients, I've got the apples. There's 3 types of apples in here. I used what I had on hand. Granny Smith, Macintosh, and Red Delicious, just cut up, peeled, cut up, and I used my special fruit board so there's no onion or garlic. Only fruit gets cut on that. The other ingredients for the apples have some cardamom. It's one of my favorite smells and favorite ingredients. Some really high quality brown sugar, sort of a turbinado sugar. It was hard as a rock. It's amazing. Trina got that to break up a little bit. I've got lemon here, fresh lemon in a sieve to strain it. A little dash of flour, maybe 3 tablespoons. And so I'm going to make a topping for this. So we're going to start quick by juicing out the lemon. I want to make sure I don't get too much lemon. This is a pretty juicy one. You can see, wow, there's a lot of juice in there. So no seeds, those go here. And of course, this is just your magic, ingredients. Maybe 1, 2, 3. I got a wave off. That's enough from behind the camera. So that was, you didn't see that. I saw that. Okay. Some flour. 1, 2, waiting. Okay, we're going in with all the flour and the cardamom. So I'm going to go in there with, I can always add a little more, a little teeny bit. Love to smell it beforehand. That's cardamom, about that much. Feeling good?
Feeling good. Let's give it a whirl.
Okay, give it a whirl. So for the first time ever in history, this recipe will see the light of day. I'm actually going to make this little bit of a paste here that's going to have a dash of water just to kind of liquefy it a bit with maybe a tablespoon. And then it's going to go on the apples. And this is Trina's grandmother's bowl, so it's going to be extra good because we're using her big mixing bowl. And it's her grandmother's baking dish. It's going to be extra good because we're using that. And I'm going to toss these all together to sort of coat the apples. I can smell that, and I'm supposed to taste this to make sure it's sweet or tart. So I'm going to just do that by trying on these pieces of apple here. So I'll take one. That's good. Tart, sweet. Cardamom. I think I'm going to go with it. Wow. All right. So that's going to go into the baking dish and just sort of scatter about. Takes just a minute longer. And you know what? I forgot to cut that one piece. You know, it's amazing what happens on live TV. So I'm going to have to come back here with the knife and just cut that one piece. Get this going. The rest of the ingredients, I have another bowl here. I'm going to chop up some butter. This one's going to be a little longer segment because it just takes a while to deal with the ingredients. I have a butter cutter. Cut this butter up. Nothing's easy when you're doing it in front of people. Get this cut up into some smaller pieces.
Add your dry ingredient.
I'm going to add my dry ingredients. I've got some flour going in, about a cup. You want the oats in there too? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm getting a tip from off camera here. Oats go in there as well. I got about 2 cups of oats to go in. I'm going to actually add the cinnamon to that. Get this butter out of here. We'll mix that up. The cinnamon I'm using is Vietnamese cinnamon, very high in oil. It's almost hot. It has that kind of a hot taste to it. I'm going to get in there with my little cardamom spoon. And add some cinnamon. Wow, that's really has some aroma. I'm a cinnamon fan. I love cinnamon, but I don't want to put too much. Cut the butter up a little bit. This butter's going to melt anyway, so I want it small, but it doesn't have to be super, maybe pea size. These are a little larger.
You'll have more luck with a fork.
Yeah. I'm going to get on there with a fork. Let me go grab a fork. I'll be right back. Well, I went and got a fork, broke up the butter a little bit. I tasted this ingredient, these ingredients, added just a little bit more cinnamon and the remainder of that of the turbinado brown sugar to make sure that was spiced appropriately. What I'm going to do is put this on top. Let it just cover the apples. Sort of, I'm trying to get it in there evenly. Come on now. Okay. Now it's actually gonna push those apples down. Now I'm gonna go into the oven and we're gonna bake it. Come back and see how it looks. See you in a minute. Welcome back. The crisp has been in the oven. I got it about 375, probably for about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go in there and check it out. Ooh, oven's hot, steams up your glasses, and you can see that it's kind of crispy. What I'm gonna do